Welcome to the January 6, 2025 meeting of the Fitchburg Cultural Council. And I call this meeting to order at 5:08 p.m. Please be advised that FATV is conducting audio and video recording of this meeting for public broadcast. I ask that anyone else in the audience who's recording this meeting to please identify themselves by standing and stating their name and city of residence. Seeing none, I ask that at this time, all electronic devices be placed into silent mode. The Fitchburg Cultural Council is a public entity. We are part of the Massachusetts Cultural Council, serving as the local cultural council for LCC. Our mission here is to elevate the rich cultural life in Fitchburg, and our members are appointed by the mayor of the city of Fitchburg. We all serve as volunteers, and we are always looking for new members. Feel free to talk to any one of us to learn how you can get involved. You may also email us with your interest at fitchburg.ncc@gmail.com. I will now take a roll call of councilors present at tonight's meeting. Dan Dow.
Here.
Liz Murphy.
Here.
Lily Gomez Fernandez.
Here.
Catherine Healy.
Present.
Shara Osgood.
Present.
Mike Amadeo.
Here.
Jen Hemingway.
Here.
Tamar Russell Brown.
Here.
Ellen Doust, not present. And Joe Bowen here. We open every meeting with public comment. If there is anyone in the audience that wishes to speak, please make yourself known by stating your name, city of residence, and the agenda item for which you'd like to speak for not more than 2 minutes. Seeing none, we will go right into our agenda this evening. Tonight, it may be a pretty short meeting tonight based off of discussions we've had in our last meeting. There have been no appeals submitted for the grant decisions that we have made thus far. So what we decided last meeting, we can solidify our vote tonight. But we will start by voting in the meeting minutes for the last 3 voting meetings that we've had: December 2nd, December 2nd, December 9th, and December 16th. And then we will jump into the formal funding votes for the grant season for FY25, as we discussed at the last meeting. And then we'll close with any announcements and call it a night. So
I'd be happy to make a motion to accept the meeting minutes of December 2nd, December 9th, and December 16th, unless we need to take them, but people want them to be second.
yeah, we have a motion to accept all three weeks of meeting minutes.
Second.
Have a second. Is anyone speaking to the motion or would like to ask for a specific meeting minutes document to be pulled out for editing? Okay. Well,
you second?
yes. Okay. All those in favor? Oh, I have to do a roll call. I'm sorry. This will be vote. Okay, with this.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9, and do under one vote. Dan Dow.
Yes.
Liz Murphy.
Yes.
Lily Gomez Fernandez.
Yes.
Catherine Healy.
Yes.
Shara Osgood.
Yes.
Mike Amadeo.
Yes.
Jen Hemingway.
Yes.
Tamar Russell Brown.
Yes.
And Joe Bowen, yes. Okay, thank you. So with that, we will move into our votes on our grants. So we are conducting 6 separate votes this evening on these. We have a number of applications where there are conflicts of interest present that we have filed with the city clerk's office, and there are procedures around our voting for these types of applications, and those of us who may appear to have a conflict of interest we should be recusing ourselves for these votes. The first 2 votes I will be recusing myself, and Liz Murphy will be conducting the vote for each of those. And so with that, I will leave that with you.
Yes.
We'll move into the first one.
All right. Now that Joe is in the room, we have.
You know what? I just realized
Just keep
there's a
that.
bit of an intro I need to do on that.
Okay, you do.
Because, well, Just for the benefit of the public,
Okay.
I'm sorry, folks, I just wanted to add a little bit of context into our vote. So at our last meeting, we had voted to authorize funding for all of our grant funds, grant applications that were eligible for funding. And the format in which we chose to fund them was to select a cap of $990 so that we could fund as many of our applications as possible. And what that means is all applications that were requesting $990 or less were funded in full. And any applications that were over $990, they were funded for $990. And with that, there comes a bit of a gap between what that total is and the amount of money we actually have to give. It's a small amount of money. And when we finish the votes on the funding of the grants, I will provide details on that gap and how we're going to cover it. And with that, I will now leave again.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna take this little check sheet here. All right, now that Joe has left the room, we can vote number one. So vote number one has 6 applications in it. I am going to list off the application numbers and the project title. So they're all FY25-LCC. The first one is 100566, and that is Broadway karaoke for $990. The second is 102998. I should have brought my glasses. The project title is New Waves Contemporary Music in Fitchburg. Oh, were they just cheaters? That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Contemporary music in Fitchburg, $990. The third, 86672. Monthly performances of the Thurston Consort Duo Ensemble, also $990. The fourth is 872212, the Accessible Art Studio, also $990. The fifth, 94803, the Openest Mic, $990. And the final in this vote one, 99021, free pop-up escape game at Fitchburg Festivals, also $990.
I have just a question. I think you misstated the 71. It's the 87212. And I think you said 872212.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that
Just want to
is
correct that.
87212, the Accessible Art Studio.
Good question.
Yes.
Very briefly, why has Joe recused himself from these? Is he involved in some way?
He is, I believe, well, I can't speak to a couple of them, but I know at least in some of them, when the Cultural Alliance is involved, he's the president of the Cultural Alliance.
Gotcha. Good.
But I can't speak to
Yeah, I get it. Perfect. Thanks.
So I am willing to entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, by Mike and
Jen.
thank you. And anyone speaking to the motion? Okay, so I will take a roll call. Dan?
Approve.
Liz, yes, I approve. Lily?
Yes.
Catherine?
I approve.
Shara?
Approve.
Mike?
Yes.
Jen?
Approve.
Tamara?
Yes.
Thank you. So that is vote number one. Now, vote number two, we need Shara to move in.
Yep.
Okay, so the second vote tonight is two applications. The first is 103354, and that is First Thursday's free workshops for $990. The second is 94497, and that is the Low Park Chalk Art Festival for also $990. Entertain a motion.
Motion approved.
I'll second.
That was you, Mike, and Taylor. Okay. All right. Dan,
Approve.
Liz, Lily,
Approve.
Catherine. I approve. Mike,
Yes.
Jen. Approve. And Taylor.
Approved.
Thank you. And that takes care of vote number 2. I believe we can ask Joe to come back in. And I can give you that. I think Shara can come back in. And I will return your glasses to you.
Oh, thanks.
They all right. They do. Like bears, these and everything.
Okay. Thank you, Liz. Our next vote is going to be for application FY 25 LCC 104910 from the city of Fitchburg for trick or treat on Main Street. This has been pulled out. We had an abstention at the last meeting on this subject, and I pulled it out in case that will remain. Do I have a motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
I'll second.
What was the motion? Motion
Motion
to
was
accept.
for grant application 104910 to be funded for 990. Will be,
No, I just asked who made the motion.
Yep, Catherine.
okay, and the conduct that vote now. Dan Dow,
Approve.
Liz Murphy,
Yes.
Billy Gomez Fernandez,
Yes.
Catherine Keeley,
Yes.
Shara Osgood,
Yes.
Mike Amadeo,
Yes.
Jen Hemway,
Yes.
Emma Russell Brown,
Yes.
and Joe Bowen. Yes, that passes unanimously. Thank you. Our next vote will be for grant FY 25 LCC 96769 for the Fitchburg Art Museum's 89th Regional Exhibition of Art and Crafts. And Tamara, are you choosing yourself for this one? Is there a motion on the table?
Motion.
A motion from Dan,
I'll second.
second from Shara. Anyone speaking to the motion? Okay. Doing the roll call vote, Dan Dow,
Yes.
Liz Murphy,
Yes.
Lily Gomez Fernandez,
Yes.
Catherine Keeley,
Yes.
Shara Osgood,
Yes.
Mike Amadeo,
Yes.
Jen Hemway,
Yes.
Tamar abstain, sorry, recuse. And Joe Bowen, yes. Thank you. We can bring Tamar back in. Okay. The next vote is for all remaining applications. These are, there were no conflicts of interest or unusual voting procedures for these. There's a total of 63 of them. I'm not going to read all numbers here, but they will be published after the meeting. But it is all other applications that we have not yet spoken on this evening. And they are all funded in the same manner at either $990 if they are that value or higher, or 100% if they fall under $990. Do I have a motion to approve all remaining grant applications?
I make a motion that we approve all the applications.
I have a motion from Sharon. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Jen. Anyone speaking to the motion? Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Dan Dow,
Approve.
Liz Murphy,
Yes.
Lily Gomez Fernandez,
Yes.
Catherine Keeley,
Approved.
Sarah Osgood, Mike Amadeo,
Yes.
Jen Hemaway,
Yes.
Tamara Russell Brown,
Yes.
and Joe Bowen, yes. Okay. I have one more vote, and this requires me to share the grant spreadsheet with you all. Just bear with me while I get that prepared. There was a mathematical change. I had written the wrong number of what the Mass Cultural Council gave us. It was off by $30. And all it does is it's going to adjust the amount that we'll use for our local funds down. So we'll use more money than what was listed in our spreadsheet. So I like have all my checks and balances and my error checking columns. It helps a lot. To give myself permission to share. Really, what was that trick to go full screen?
The box and everything fixed.
Up here?
No, interior box. The interior box of the chart.
Interior.
Yeah,
box.
see, yeah.
You're hot. There you go, right there.
Yeah, it's all right. It's on my computer.
Okay, so maybe
I think it might be-
the larger one
Towards the
towards the right,
right there.
left of
Next
the
one.
X, left of the X.
I don't think that's that.
There you
I
go.
don't think that's that. I think that's switches.
Full screen at the
That's
top,
usually the.
full screen
Yeah,
at the
that's the
top.
bottom. Yep, that was it.
Okay.
Hold on.
There we go.
Thank you for your patience with me. Okay, as I had mentioned, there was a bit of a math error. We had in the last meeting. In the last meeting, we went over the calculation of funds. And as we've gone through this row of boxes here, and I was double checking things before today's meeting, I happened to notice that the amount of funds that the Mass Cultural Council gave us was 65,195 and not 65,165 that would be available for granting this year. So I just wanted to point that out. My math was off by $30, and I apologize for that. But all that really does is, as you see here, at the top, it says past one award, you'll see $30 remaining. That's it's self-adjusted from when I updated that amount of money. And so our past one, which was what we discussed last 2 weeks ago, was that was at zero remaining, but because of the change in that value, it was off by $30. And we're talking now about past two, which I have copied over to the final awards, since we all just voted that it will be final. You'll see we have zero remaining, and what that is doing is it's taking the $65,195 and it's subtracting all the grant awards that we just voted on, and coming up with a value of 66,195. However, there was a $19 difference. So this is the adjustment that I'm talking about. If I take that out and put it in a zero, you will see at the top, we now are $19 short of meeting this payment. And so by voting to use our local funds to contribute $19 towards FY 25 grants, we can even this out, and we're able to send out checks without pennies in them. It just makes things clean for everyone involved. Are there any questions on that? Because the next step is we're going to vote to accept that $19 change or payment out of our local funds to pay that. And Liz, is there a particular account we should specify to take that from? And a motion?
I would say the local account. It is one account and that does have some subcategories, but it's not.
Okay.
Tabor's
I
making
make
a
a
motion.
motion to approve the $19 from the local funds.
Okay, I have a motion on the table to take $19 out of our local account to put into the grant fund for this year to balance things out. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mike. Anyone speaking to the motion? Okay, we'll do our roll call vote. Dan Dow,
Yes.
Liz Murphy,
Yes.
Lily Gomez Fernandez,
Can you lose that?
Lily, you muted.
Yes.
Thank you. Catherine Healy,
Yes.
Shara Osgood,
Yes.
Mike Amadeo,
Yes.
Jen Hemaway,
Yes.
Tamara Russell Brown,
Yes.
and Joe Bowen, yes. Okay, that passes unanimously. Okay, folks, congratulations. We have passed the milestone of moving all our applications for FY 25. Congratulations to all of those grantees who were awarded funds. We are looking forward to working with you and getting the word out about the next steps. It may take us about a month or two to get you the information you need. There is administrative paperwork we need to send to the Mass Cultural Council, along with the mayor's office and the city treasurer, as well as our own treasurer, Liz, here, to get all of that logistics in place. And we will be in touch with each of you individually with the next expectations. Okay, so the next thing on the agenda was announcements. I did also want to use the time today to let the council know that you may have noticed that I was not reading Sam Luxama's name in our roll call. His term had expired on January 1st. And so I'd like to thank Sam for his service for the times that he has joined us and wish him well in the future. And that is all I had for announcements. Is there anything, anybody else have any announcements of things happening relevancy to the Cultural Council, or are we all burnt out from New Year's celebrations and the holidays and all the hours we work? To you guys. All right, seeing none, then I guess we'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion from Mike. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second from Sharon. Quickly a roll call on that, although I don't think it's necessary, but stand down.
Yes.
Liz Murphy,
Yes.
Lily Gomez Fernandez,
Yes.
Catherine Healy,
Yeah.
Shara Osgood,
Yes.
Mike Amadeo,
Yes.
Jen Hemaway,
Yes.
Tamara Russell Brown,
Yes.
and Bill Bowen, yes. Thank you all. This meeting is adjourned at 5:32 p.m.